Everywhere we go, we batter Man City every time we play them. Happy days, happy days. This is Frankly Tottenham, and I'm with my sidekick Tottenham Craig. How is everybody feeling today? Yeah, there's a swagger back in our step. We were going on, absolutely incredible, right? 48 hours ago, 72 hours ago, Conte's like, he's in the confessional box with the press being the priest, and he's there going, I one in a million chance of getting involved, and I didn't, the organisation, not the right, and I don't know what's going on. It's like, and then all of a sudden, we're all thinking, I'm personally thinking, look, Conte, I appreciate honesty, but honesty is meant for after the season is done. You've got to use tactics, okay? Let's see how good you are without a load of money in your pocket. All right, you've got a team there. You've got a little star coming in there with Kulowski. I'm just going to call him with the Cooler. Kulowski. That's a saucy, sexy name. Now, that was, look, Kulowski. Look, he's so cool under pressure. He reminds me of Gareth Bale in his second, third year. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the pace of Bale, obviously, but he is such a smooth operator that I think the Premier League he'll actually be an anomaly in the Premier League. Well, his ball control skills and everything will slow bit things down. And boy, can he pass. Can he pick out a pass? I'm so excited with this Kolonoski. Yeah, no, I had one of those last year. No, Cooler. I'm just going to call him Cooler. Right? Kulowski. Kulowski. Alright, I need a drink. All about cooling. But my friends, my brothers and sisters out there, what a result. I am over the moon. I was so high that I didn't smoke weed yesterday because I was so high from natural human emotion. So that is the best high in the world, is human high, the endorphin high. And I'm so happy. Harry Kane, I love you. You had a little slip of character last year. A contract is a contract, and I think having your brother as your manager is not doing you any help. But I understand you want to give families some help and all that. But you're old enough to know that keep professional always. And when you look back at your career, you know what I mean, you'll say, I was always honourable. And look, you know how the internet and thing is and how fans are. Even at the end of your career, if you win trophies and if you don't do a Tottenham or you go elsewhere, the trolls will always bring up the time. Yeah, but remember that summer when he threw out his toys out his pram and he wouldn't play for Tottenham. He was sulking and wanted to go to Man City. Well, hopefully you've got a lot of years left, and whoever you play with, Harry, I know I don't have to tell you this. I think you've learned a huge lesson, and we should forgive Harry because he's young and he's human. And when you're young, Jesus, he's only 27 and he's 28. He's still a baby, all right, in life. You know what I mean? When I was 27, 28, I should be walking left and I walked right. So let's give him a break. We love you, Harry. But yeah, what a result. Last week we're all doom and gloom with the Conte confessional box with the press. And then it's like, and whatever he that's why Conte is good, because, he had us, like Jose would have had us parking the bus like the whole time and then trying to counter, but at least Conte, even though we were defending a lot, we were still looking to nip the ball off of them, you know what I mean, and go. Like we put 4 in the back of it. We should have had 5. We put 4 in the back of the net. 1 was disallowed for VAR. Man City is very vulnerable at the back when they play that high line. Anybody, like a team like us, we're a bogey team because we have the quality to be patient, but use pressure under a press. When they're pressing us, we're pressing back in our own half, trying to nick the ball off of them. It was a great display, great Conte kind of tactic. With Jose, it would be just guard the player, just run with him, guard it. Like we had groups of triangles everywhere in the back there trying to nip the ball off of them, and then we break nice and cleanly. Sometimes we try to keep a bit of possession. It was a great game by Tottenham, and you have to bow you have to tip your cap to them. I mean, even Arsenal fans, I went into a banter group and they said, like, you have to give it to Tottenham. You know what I mean? You thought they were dead. You thought after losing 3 Premier League games, and then after what Conte said to the press, you thought Tottenham walk in to the Lion's Den and just lay down and let the Tigers eat them. But no, they went in there, and if this was a Conte, if this was a tactic by Conte to get the team going by saying they've only got one chance in a million, and it was a tactic to rile them up, like fucking hell, you should be a general of the NATO. It's like that. If that was your actual thinking, then God bless you. And congratulations, Conte, because you are a world-class, master-class manager, and I hope that you stay. For the love of pizza, will you back this man? For God's sake, you can't take it with you. And Joe Lewis, you can't take it with you. I know you think you own the ocean out there on your big yacht with your paid girls and everything, and your lobster and your steaks and everything, but you know what I mean? Don't you want to say to your socialite buddies, like, yeah, I own Tottenham, we just won a Premier League and an FA Cup, and we're on a run in the Champions League. Have a bit of prideness about yourself there, Joe. You can't take it with you. You own the club, just like, and make something, like, just don't have wins when it comes to buildings. Have wins on the field, because without the wins on the field, you are not going to sustain the Tottenham Stadium and the cost of running that gigantic space station amusement park in North London. By the way, I was a little bit worried about the wind the other day when I saw the roofs going like that, but as a person that was in construction all my life, I know that they had flex supports, so even though it was bouncing and stuff, it would never go anywhere, so it's up to code. It was built a couple of years ago, so like, Storm Ernest, you gave it your best shot, but like Man City, just not good enough to take us out, That's I'm happy as a duck, and I'm a duck that's not paddling underneath the water like a crazy person. Right now I'm a duck with my flippers just hanging under the water, just nice and relaxed. It's a Sunday day, and I'm like, and I'm gonna go surfing around and have some fun looking at people's videos, scoring, Harry scoring in the 95th minute. What a game. Absolutely. There's nothing more to say. It's like, from now on, we've got Middlesbrough next week. Let's not go back to the that mentality of like like play Middlesbrough and bang them. You know what I mean? Give them, like, Conte. We need to play 3-5-2. It's so obvious. You know what I mean? Just like, even though it's a defensive kind of system, but still we've got players that can just bang and hurt, and we'll have possession. So, let's just control, dominate, and nick our goals, get our goals, put them away. Happy days, and we're in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and bring on anyone. If we can beat Man City at City, maybe we can beat Liverpool, we can beat City at home. We might get a lucky draw in the quarterfinal. You know what I mean? And then we have to play the hard team in the semi-final. But I can see us like nicking the FA Cup with the Conte mentality. Like yesterday's game is proof, right? It's proof that we are capable of doing it. And Benteke, he had a bad first half. He lost a lot of balls and stuff. He has to get used to the speed of the Premier League, but I think he'll come around and he'll lock into the speed, and he'll be okay. We need Skippy back though. We need Skip and Holberg back, and then it'll be Skip, Holberg, and Benteke in the three midfielders, and then we've got Dyer, and then we've got Romero and Davis. You know what I mean? And Reguilon on the wing back, and then pick your poison on the right wing back. But then Son came up top. That will be our team. That should be our team. That's our starting 11 from now till January. And Conte don't rotate, like only if we've got like a 2 or 3-0 win, a lead, and got 15 minutes left. Bring on Doherty, bring on Sanchez. Bring on. I know Reguilon's got COVID. He didn't play, but Sessignon had a decent game. But Reguilon's still number one on that position, I believe. So that's the team going forward. So anyway, happy days for us at the moment. We're back. We're alive. 48 hours ago, we were in the cauldrons of the abyss of darkness, and now we're up through the abyss, through the ocean, and we popped our head through the water, and we're breathing, people. We are breathing, and we're alive, and fourth place is there for us if we want it. I believe we're the best team to get fourth place right now. I'm a new believer. Especially after what Conte said. But like I said, if that was if he thought that if that was a tactical piece to kind of shame them, saying like we've only got one chance in a million to get fourth, and then he used some tactics that unseen to prod and push and challenge them. That was a brilliant tactic, Conte. But probably not though. But anyway, I like to think that you that was some secret little tactic that bravo. Anyway, I'm out. My name's Frankly Tottenham. This is Tottenham Fred, my sidekick. If there's no one watching me, me and him talk. That's all we do. Nothing wrong with a 50-year-old keeping his teddy bear from when he was 7 years old. Me and Tottenham Fred, we put a lot together. Alright, we're all happy. Take care of one another, love each other, be cool with each other, and always remember, we are always going to be Tottenham until we die. Win, lose, or draw, or whoever owns us, we will be united together forever.